Coming up, we're going to be talking about a brand new Guardians of the Galaxy game. Also be talking about Club Penguin closing, and DisneyQuest is also closing too. What's up everyone, it's Roger here from DisKingdom.com. It's a grey, dreary Tuesday, so let's jump into some of today's Disney news, which isn't quite so good either. Okay, so let's start off with the good news. So first off, last week it was announced by Square Enix that they have agreed to a deal with Marvel for a multi-video game deal, where they showed off the brand new Avengers game they're going to be working on. One of the kind of cool things that has come out yesterday was the fact that Eidos are actually going to be working on a Guardians of the Galaxy game. Now, they previously have made games such as the Tomb Raider. They're currently working on Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and this one's really exciting because not only have we got a Guardians of the Galaxy game coming from Telltale Games later this year, but now it looks like we're going to be getting a full AAA Guardians of the Galaxy game as well, which I'm really excited about. You know, this franchise is going to continue to grow, as obviously they're going to be a bigger part of the Infinity War movie. We've also got Volume 2 coming out this year, so they are becoming bigger and better characters. So I'm really excited about this. This is kind of great news. Again, another big Marvel game in development. Now this one could be coming out 2018, 2019 even. It might be a while off before we hear anything about it, but it's great to know this is in development, and as for us Guardians fans, I'm sure you're going to be very excited. On to some bad news for guests going to Walt Disney World from July the 3rd. Disney announced that DisneyQuest is going to be closing. This is an interactive theme park which you can find in Disney Springs. They're going to be closing it down to replace it with an NBA experience, which is going to be offering a shop and a restaurant and some other bits and pieces. Yeah, I don't quite get what the appeal of that is. Not a big NBA fan, but obviously there are a lot of people that love it, and it's a massive, like 5-6 story building. A lot of the attractions in there have really dated badly. Some of the VR in there is very bad. Some of the arcade stuff is fun to do, but nowadays with smartphones and devices and stuff, it's not quite as impactful as it was when it first opened, and unfortunately they never kept up the cost of building and bits and pieces. I really do hope that they move some of the attractions, like maybe some of the video games and stuff, and move them into like Epcot, make a little area there for like all this, for like a DisneyQuest little area. And also as part of the cost of going there, unless it's part of your big package, it wasn't really worth doing. Obviously they can do a lot more with that space if they do take it down. Probably how long it'll be closed down we don't know, but it's been on the cards for a long time, so it was not a huge surprise. But we finally do have announcements. Kind of interesting that they're doing it literally right at the beginning of the summer, but depends on when they want to get that NBA experience open for. A little bit more bad news. It looks like Club Penguin is going to be closing down its desktop and mobile app as of the end of March. Now, what is interesting with this is, as much as it's closing down, they are replacing it with a brand new app called Club Penguin Island, which is also going to be launching it in March, and you're going to be able to pre-register for it. I think generally the reason is Club Penguin has been around for 11 years, and they obviously want to update it. The big problem with this one is that there's not a desktop version of it. It's just iOS and Android. Now, personally, I've never used Club Penguin, not really kind of the target audience it is, and I was a bit like, okay, that's fine, they're just upgrading it. It's been around for 11 years. Looking at the comments and stuff on the official websites and on the forums and Facebook and stuff, this has been a massive deal, and there's a lot of people really upset because kids are using this and they talk to their friends, and while that is being replaced with a new app, not having a desktop version maybe is the biggest issue for this. Maybe had they made a Windows 10 version, it would have been a bit more different. But as I said, it's been around for 11 years, and maybe it would have been just better to have just done a full upgrade to the system rather than kind of going at it. If you've got subscriptions after March, they're all going to be doing it. All those details will be disappearing, and what they have said is that memberships for the desktop version and the app will no longer be available to purchase as of today. And from today until March 29th, current paid memberships can log in and enjoy full unlimited access. And as of today, paid members will no longer be charged for a recurring payment to the desktop or the app. Emails will be sent out to currently paid apps and further information about refunds. If you do not have a Club Penguin, you can continue to log in and up till the March 29th. And as I said, the new game is you can pre-register for it, which is for February the 16th. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where fans of the site are not happy. I'm just glad the fact that they've at least acknowledged that it is a really popular, and it also brings in quite a bit of money for Disney. So having the new app will at least kind of cover some of it, but obviously there's going to be a lot of people that are upset about anything closing, and this unfortunately is one of the big things with online services, is they do have a tendency to close down. Well, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest from DisKingdom.com, and I shall see you guys in tomorrow's video. Later.